Oh, I think we're live. What's going on, guys? Oh, that was a nightmare. How's everyone doing? So here's what happened, by the way. First of all, I did have to do two-factor authentication on my account. That only took a couple seconds. The rest of the time was me trying to set up Streamlabs OBS. And the reason I needed to set up Streamlabs OBS is because I needed to capture my display using regular OBS. And I don't like that big long infinity window thing, you know, where like you see OBS and inside OBS you see OBS and inside OBS you see OBS. So what I usually do is I have on my main screen I have OBS, but not streaming through OBS. And then on my other screen I have Streamlabs OBS, capturing that stream, capturing that screen, and then streaming from there. And I hate slobs. I hate slobs so bad. It's so terrible. I couldn't even get it to run my camera. Like I couldn't get it to recognize. It would recognize it, but then it just wouldn't show up in the scene. It's so buggy. That's why I always tell people to use OBS. I've never been able to get it to work. I've never been able to. No, I'm not using. That's the thing. I'm not using Streamlabs right now. I ended up just quitting and saying this is stupid. I'm 10 minutes late to my stream. I'm just gonna use regular OBS, and you're just gonna watch me adjust stuff from here. Anyway, rant over. What's going on? Yes, GIF is pronounced GIF, 100%. Shane Daniels, I'm glad you like the tutorials and the help, my dude. Who's in here for the first time? Raise your hand. Also, who likes the shirt? So I designed something new. You guys want to talk about design in 2019? Siller, I love you too, man. It's actually pronounced GIF. It's pronounced GIF. I just knocked my entire desk. So here's the deal. YouTube or Twitch is kind of in general, it's behind YouTube by maybe like 5 to 10 years, and that gap is catching up. What's up, first timers? I see Sir Occasional, I see Siller first time, I see Stranger Times, I see Zyph, I see CJ. I'm back to argue. Just so you know, we're gonna do this for about an hour, then we're gonna jump on Twitch. And so if you don't already follow me on Twitch, the link is down in the description below. Make sure you give me a follow there. Guys, okay, before we get into the design, I want you guys to know something. I was home. I live in Utah with my wife. I was in Nevada with my family for a little, maybe about a week. My last stream was Tuesday or Wednesday? Oh, it was Tuesday to Wednesday. It was a 30-hour stream. So it was about a week ago. What's the day? What's the date? Oh, it's Friday. So it was almost a week and a half ago. My last stream, week and a half ago. No streams since then, right? We hit over 1,000 followers. 1,000 new followers. Because in the 30-hour stream, we hit 5,000 followers. While I was in Nevada, not streaming for a week, we hit 6,000 followers. If anyone doubts what I'm saying about the best way to grow on Twitch is to make YouTube videos, there's proof for you, because I gained 1,000 followers without going live because it was people coming from my YouTube channel. So first of all, you are all fantastic and amazing. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. And I'm excited for this community to become the most amazing gaming community on the internet. I do have people pushing on the back end for me. By the way, you're seeing my Twitch followers right now. These are my Twitch alerts right now. So thank you all you guys for following me on Twitch. I'll see you guys over there in about an hour. Until but we're doing some good stuff on YouTube here first. So anyway, let's get back to design, because I'm really excited about this. I've spent so much time thinking about what I want my stream to look like in 2019. I've spent so many hours trying to get creative and do something that nobody's done before, and I loved my last overlay. Excuse me. I'm going to show you how it worked, by the way. My last overlay, I invented translucency on live streams, which is not a thing you can actually do. For those of you who don't know what translucency is, it's like a stained glass window where the light goes through it and you can see through it, but it blurs what's behind it, right? And you can't, there's not a possible way to have a layer adjust a layer that's behind it. You just can't, you can't have a translucent layer. You can turn down the transparency so you can see through it, but you can't have it automatically blur what's behind it. It's not something you can do. What bitrate should I use? I wouldn't go any more than 4500, by the way, just because if you don't have transcoding options on Twitch because you're not a partner, a lot of your viewers aren't going to be able to watch it. Also, stop screaming in my chat. Stop yelling. Stop yelling. Sorry, headphone people. No, I didn't invent translucency, but I did invent a method to do it on Twitch or in a live broadcast. Here, I'll show you guys. So this is for those of you who have never been to my Twitch stream. Except everything just broke. What is going on? Hold on a sec. There we go. There we go. I don't know what that was about. My computer's tired. Dude, this is my computer's first time turning on in like a week and a half. And it's like, what? Let me wake up. Let me wake up. Here we go. So you can see right now, like, here, let me pull up the Discord here. So you can see through it. Like, look at this name. Look at BK right here, right? You can see through it, but it's blurry behind it. That was something that was really fun to figure out. And it was, I've made my overlays cleaner and cleaner and simpler and simpler. And if you guys have watched anybody do gaming videos on YouTube, you'll notice that a lot of them don't use overlays. Like if you watch and I'm not talking about like small people who can't afford them. I'm talking about big people like FaZe Sensor, who is a massive YouTuber in FaZe Clan. I'm talking about Markiplier. I'm talking about these big people. It's just the gameplay and the window. And that's the way that even Ninja has gotten rid of his overlay. Ninja's overlay is, he's got his, obviously his metrics, so he shows, you know, the most recent donator and all those things, but it's his camera and it's his logo. And that is the way that Twitch is gonna go. But I wanted to, you run the risk, unless you're already big, you run the risk of people thinking that you can't afford an overlay, you know? Hayden R. Wilson, I'm gonna make a separate one for people to use because mine is kind of specific to my camera. But I am gonna release one similar to mine early. So I wanted to release a 2019 overlay that is super clean. And I think I've done it. I haven't even tried it yet. Although I'm going to do something that's probably going to break the stream. If the stream goes down, I'll be back in just a sec, okay? Wait. No, I lied. I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to do that. Just kidding. Ignore everything I said, okay? Let me see if let me make sure I can get my, perfect. All right. That's my Mac right there that I'm using for these designs. Are you going to do a video showing how you create animations? Dane Jerus Twitch. That would be a full-on series of how to use my animation software, and that kind of stuff is already on the internet. But whenever I do animate, I live stream it like this, and I post the links to I make my live streams unlisted, so it's not just like clogging up my feed, but I post them in the Discord later so anyone can access them later. I like it. You guys spamming this to get on the stream. What camera are you using for a stream? I use a Canon 5D. So let's do this. I'm going to try to adjust this stream. I wanted to use Streamlabs OBS to capture my OBS on my other screen. You guys can see it. If you go to this screen, you guys can see it right now. Oh, that's why it broke. Oh, shoot. My bad. I know why it broke. You guys can see, this is my PC, this is my screen right here that has OBS on it. I wanted to put Streamlabs OBS on this one and capture this screen, but it's not happy about that. So let's do this. I'm gonna start getting rid of stuff on this overlay. I've duplicated it, so I have one that I'm not destroying, but oh no, that's gonna wreck everything. Hold on a sec. I might break my stream real quick. Oh, I'm on clean right now. What is happening? No. All right, ready? This might break everything. Wait for it. Hey, it didn't break. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna start destroying this, right? Let's get rid of overlays. Let's get rid of, I mean, we're gonna get rid of just about everything. We're not gonna get rid of like animations and stuff, but we're gonna get rid of a bunch of stuff. Okay, gonna get rid of this for now. Gonna get rid of, by the way, this is how I did it. I've got a second, another. I place it behind the translucent areas right here. So that's how I do the translucency, by the way. So we're gonna get rid of everything. We're destroying everything on this right now. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this. Everything has to go. In fact, I'm not even just gonna turn them off. I'm gonna delete them out of here so I don't have a messy thing. Get rid of this. Get rid of, oh, we're gonna need that later. Hold on, we gotta get rid of that sub goal. That's awkward. Oh, that was the sub goal of the 30-hour stream. Wait, you guys can hear me, right? I did just make a, the mic broke for like 15 seconds. All right, I'm just saying I'm getting rid of everything. Don't worry about the mic. We're good. Don't worry about what you missed. So by the way, I did make a new scene selection, but what I did is, so that way I didn't have to like insert all of my muxy browser sources again. I just duplicated the current one and then I'm just destroying that one. So I'm not starting from zero, you know? That way I have all my audio set up the way I had it before. I have all my browser sources. It's gonna be easier that way. Don't need this. Why do I have this in here? Oh, that's right, that's that. I don't need that anymore. Don't need that anymore. Okay, then I think the rest is good stuff. Okay, all right. So let's switch over to this. So you're gonna see, by the way, you guys already see what it looks like? It's just gonna be straight colors. But this is what we're going for. No border, no overlay, no. What is happening? What are you doing to me? Hold on. There we go. I hit a button. I think I'm really bad at this streaming thing. Can we see your sources? I was trying to set it up to do that. Next YouTube stream, you'll definitely be able to see my sources. But for some reason, Streamlabs OBS is just absolute garbage. It is filth. Don't need that. Let's get rid of this. Don't need that. That looked really weird for a second. That's a chair. That's something I've been working on. It's not ready yet. That was awkward. No border, no overlay, no signal. All right. So, did you guys see this? This is what we're working with, all right? This is the new camera design. I wanted to do something with no border. I wanted to do something with no design. I wanted to do something simple that's just the camera, but something to still let the people know I know how design works. Chair seller. And so this is what we're going for with this lighter blue section here being the main camera. And I wanted to give it a weird, like I wanted to give it depth, right? I wanted to bring it, I wanted it to pop. I wanted my camera to pop. And so we're bringing it off the screen a little bit with that little bit of a drop shadow there. I feel like it's got a little bit too much of a drop shadow. Or too much of a blur. I think I blurred it too much. We'll see. And then I wanted to make it look like it had been pressed. Where there was a part of my camera that was popped out further than the rest. And so these areas, so I made this kind of a, this is actually just, you can see, these are just little gradiented shapes here. You can see I can get rid of the one on the right, and all I've done is slant the edge down a little bit right there and up a little bit right here, right? But when you add this little edge to it, now it looks like it's been pressed and bent. And I want to give it a shot. We're going to see how this goes, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a mask. This is about how much my camera is masked right now. You can actually see, I'm going to get rid of the mask on my camera, so you can see how much my camera is masked. There we go. That's actually what my camera sees. What's the best tip for growing on YouTube? You're gonna make a lot of YouTube videos before you find the thing that catches. Just start posting. Start posting and improve with every video until you find out who you are on YouTube. Find out what makes you you, and that's my best advice. Just start posting. Start making stuff. You'll find out what you're good at and what you're not. Takes time. Okay. Let's get rid of the shadows. First thing we need to do is export the mask. We need that. Need to get rid of that. Need to get rid of that. Need to get rid of these two. All right, this is going to be our camera mask right here. We need to make it black though. One sec. Oh. Okay. Gotta make it a PNG because PNG has a transparent layer. One sec, I'm gonna answer some questions in just a sec. Let me just get this sent over to my PC. Overlays, we need to make a new folder in here. We're gonna call this the clean overlay. This is where we're gonna start making everything. All right. You ready to add this to the camera? Twitch is doing well. I have one question. What are tips to make your background more fun and attached to the viewer? What do you mean background? The background's your gameplay. Are you talking about the background behind you? If you got a cool room, set up cool lights. I'm gonna actually move my desk. I'm gonna swap out my desk and the guitars back there. I don't like having this messy desk right here. I wanna clean this room up a little bit. So I'm gonna put the guitars over here and put the desk back there. Things like that to make it look like a really cool place, you know? Okay, all right, I think we got the file. Let's throw it on. Let's see if we can adjust this mask here. Go to Dropbox, go to Alpha Gaming, overlays. Where are you? Clean overlay, camera mask. There we go. It has begun. All right, let's now export those little, come on, Mia. Ah, are you kidding me? Dude, Pixelmator breaks so often. All right, we're gonna relaunch it. Any free transitions to use? Yeah, I got a bunch of them in my Discord, man. Hannix, go ahead and jump in the Discord, the Alpha Gaming Discord, and download some. Do you use copyright-free music? And if so, who is your source? No, I don't. I'm not big enough to have to worry about that right now. Sure, like I don't plan on monetizing this stream anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like I'll lose my monetization on the stream, but I make them unlisted anyway, so it doesn't matter. And same with Twitch. I don't make any of my money off, like VODs get muted for small sections. Doesn't matter. Nobody watches VODs anyway. By the way, Fred something asked a question earlier, how long I've been on YouTube. I posted my first YouTube video 11.5 years ago. Wait, 12.5 years ago. I haven't been a YouTuber for 12.5 years, but that's when I posted my very first one. All right. Now that that's over with, I have another piece of software that I need to learn to use. I just don't want to learn to use it. Okay. Now all we want is these two things right here, right? I know it doesn't look like much. They're like very transparent. It's a very transparent layer. But we're going to call them ridges. Dropbox. Cam ridges. All right, it's in our Dropbox. Let's add it. This is going to be an image. Cam ridges. Okay. We've got him on the screen right now. I know you can't really see him. You will be able to in a sec, though. One sec. Canon. We're going to copy the transform of the camera and paste it onto the ridges, and that should make it perfect. That's not working out for me. That one just looks like lines on it. That doesn't look right. Hold on a sec. I wonder what happens if we turn down the opacity a little bit of this. You can do that, by the way, by adding a filter to the image. Make it a color correction filter and turning down the opacity. I don't think I like that. I have another idea. It just looks like colors in front of it. I have another idea though. If we can make a separate mask, in fact, we can. We can make separate masks. We'd have to, oh man, we'd have to duplicate our camera source a bunch of times. Maybe 2 more times. Yeah. What we do is we duplicate our camera source 2 more times, right? Hear me out here. And instead of just pasting a transparent white thing, we brighten the sections, like this top section where it's supposed to be lighter. We make it so it's just a camera that's only that size, and we brighten it. And for the sections like on the other side where it's supposed to be darker, we darken it. And we don't actually put a layer on top of it. Instead, it's an extra camera layer. We can do that. Why don't we do that? All right, give me a sec. Let's see if we can do that. So we're actually color correcting multiple copies of the camera instead. I think that's going to make the effect a little bit better. Huh. Let's see how we want to do this. Let's do this. Let's take the left one first. Left vertical, left diagonal. So the vertical one, what we're gonna do, we're gonna need two. Sorry, I'm not talking with the chat. I'm focusing here for a sec, all right? Get rid of those. Get rid of those. This one's top. Bottom. All right, we're gonna see how well this works just on the left side first, right? Now we need to make them all black. Guys, this is gonna be dope. So we're turning these into masks. I thought they were just gonna be able to have shapes on top of it. And it doesn't look good. We need to do this in a different way. We need to lighten and darken the sections instead. Okay? Okay, so we're gonna, you know, let's do the whole thing. This will only take another second. Oh, by the way, Tickle Me Lucky, you've inspired me to try so much harder. I've focused on making my stream look good and flow. I'm improving, thank you. Guys, Albert, by the way, thank you so much for that $5, my dude. I appreciate it. No, I am Utah-based. Guys, I am in Provo, Utah. So, here's what we're gonna do on this stream before we jump over to Twitch, all right? We're gonna see if we can get the camera set up and looking solid. And if we can, this will be so dope. I really think we got it. I think we figured out the problem, and I think we're gonna get it. Thank you for making your helpful videos. Dude, Leonor's. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. So why didn't it work? It didn't work because it just looks like a white image put over the top when it's supposed to be brighter and darker. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So we're just adjusting these masks slightly. By the way, whenever you're doing this kind of stuff, it's really important to stay organized. Just keep your layers and everything organized. Okay, this is gonna be right vertical top, right vertical bottom, right diagonal. Okay. Excuse me. Right vertical bottom, right diagonal. Guys, if we get this, this is gonna be so sick. I'm so excited. I love doing this. I love putting these things together. Like, you just get that sense. I don't know if you guys, like, it's not like I love design or like I play a lot of music. It's not even like I love music. Like, I just love I love the creative process. Oh, dude, I missed a ton of super chats, by the way. I just noticed. Let me pull these up. Oh, I missed one. Nerfed Rogue. I don't know if you're still in here, man. I got the mic mixer you suggested. Thank you. Dude, thank you for the $5, man. And enjoy the mic. It's going to sound great. I don't know why my alerts aren't working. It's because I'm using Streamlabs and it's just bad. Okay, let's make them all black. And we'll be ready to go. We're going to export these as 2 separate masks. Okay. The first mask is going to be the dark mask, and it's going to be just this. These are going to be darker than normal. This is what gives it its pop, all right? I don't know. I feel like the diagonal ones need to be... Yeah, let's make it 3 masks. Let's see if we don't blow up our computer doing that, all right? Dark ridges. Mask. These are the light ridges. Masak, whatever. These are the diagonal ridges. So we're gonna have, this camera is actually gonna be 4 camera sources. This is either gonna be amazing or this is gonna be stupid. Yo, GMV AMV, thank you so much for the $1 super chat, my dude. This is gonna be amazing or it's gonna be so stupid. Okay, all right, let's give it a shot. Don't I have a clone source in here somewhere? I thought I could do a clone source. How do I do a clone source? I forget how to do that. I know I installed it, and I'm even using it right now. Maybe it's just right in the sources. Hold on a sec. We're going to call it capture video capture device. Oh, see Canon Sweat's not even in here. What kind of thing are you? Yeah, you're something different. I'm missing something here. Color source again. Source mirror. There it is. There it is. Canon light ridges. Hold on. Okay. Now we add a filter. It's a mask. Image mask. Light ridges. Okay, all right, we got it. Well, we need to get rid of these stupid... Guys, this is the moment of truth here. Okay, I've got it there. I hope you guys are following me. Are you guys totally lost? Is it working? Okay, see, I can now brighten it because I've got it masked. I can now brighten it and darken it. I don't like using brightness though. It's basically the same as adding white and stuff to it. Let's add... Oh, okay, it's working, it's working. That looks pretty good. It's very subtle. Let's just keep it at that for now. All right. Let's add another one. You guys following at all? I hit a button again. Okay, let's get the next one in here. Let's get the next one in here. It's working, guys. It's working. I'm so excited. Source mirror. And dark ridges. I wish I could get Streamlabs to start working so you guys could actually watch what I'm doing in OBS. Okay, here's our next one. Paste transform. Let's add the mask. Image mask. This is the dark ridges. Okay. All right, now if I mess with the color correction again, you'll see them on the right. Adjusting their colors. Watch me. See? Now I'm adjusting that little section there. The problem is I got that light right on the spot, so it's hard to see it. Let's move that. Hey, is it starting to look like it's popping? So what I'm doing, by the way, is I'm dropping down the gamma, which doesn't turn the overall brightness down. The highs and the lows stay the same, but the mids get darker. And then I'm turning up the saturation just to make sure it doesn't look like it's just turning black, you know? Hey, by the way, before we move on, we got 260 people in here. I want to announce something. By the way, how many of you guys are in the Discord? All right, we're going to do one more source mirror. Diagonal ridges. It's going to be the same thing. Can it? Oh, shoot. Shoot. We're going to add a mask to it. Look at all you guys in Discord. We've added a, I don't know if you guys saw, how many of you guys saw the update that I made in alpha updates? About the new, what do you call it? The new role called Ops. I'm bringing on a new role called Ops. We have so many incredible new people in there. We're getting about 100 to 200 new members a day. Here, let's actually see how many we've gotten today. Jeez. All right, we've so far gotten at least 125 because I counted it a couple hours ago and we were at about 75. So we've gotten at least another 50. So we're at least 125 new members today. Josh Blob. Josh Blob is one of them, actually. We've pulled on 5 new ops. I want to pull on like another 25. We're bringing on ops. And so I'm going to do this real quick while we're in here. Just for y'all to see. I don't think I'm showing you anything you shouldn't see here. I'm going to pull up ops where they go. Check it out. Welcome, you guys. Ops are where I'm going to be pulling my surgeons from. So this is the area of people. We have so many people that are looking for help that the surgeons and I have just been completely overwhelmed. And a lot of them are just small questions that people who know what they're doing, people who have a very simple understanding of how OBS works can answer their questions. So this is my way of saying, hey, we've got all these people that have been incredibly helpful and amazing in the chat. Let's let all the people know who those people are that can be relied on, and if they have a quick question, they'll get answered. Or sometimes they won't be able to answer it. Sometimes it'll be a more intense question, but because we'll have so many ops there ready to help, they'll be able to jump into a special channel with just me, the surgeons, and the ops, and say, hey, here's a question someone asked that kind of got brushed off. Does someone know the answer to this? And so it's just a way of keeping it organized, another way to make sure that everybody's getting the help that they need. I'm super excited about it. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. You're the GOATs. I'm going to be keeping an eye out, by the way, for anyone that's helpful. You don't have to have a special knowledge. It doesn't matter. You just have to be an awesome part of the community of people that want to help. I'm going to be pulling on, like I said, another 25 ops for now, and it's going to keep growing. Whoa, look at that go. All right, let's get back to this. We have our diagonal ridges now. We got to do one more thing of color correction. Wait, hold on, what is this? Okay, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Bump up saturation a little bit. This is going to go a tiny bit darker. I don't think it's as drastic as it needs to be. I think in order for this effect to really pop, one, I think we're going to have to pull in, let's pull in our shadow. I think our drop shadow is going to help. Where is it? Where's our drop shadow? Yeah, I think that's it. Let's pull this in. Marvel will bring in as many ops as we need. It depends on, you know, we'll bring in another 5 to 10, and if it looks like we still can't handle it, we'll bring in more. Yeah, like I wanted this to be like, you know, like special ops kind of thing, like that kind of feel. All right, let's add this in. Image, shadow. Let's paste the transform. Move this out of the way. It's making it hard to tell. Oh, it needs to be... My bad. We gotta put it under the camera. I feel like it needs to be a little bit darker. Let's do that. Here, let's make it a... let's do like a 75. The cool thing about working with files directly in Dropbox is if I edit it on my Mac, it'll just update on Twitch. There we go. See, it just got darker. How dope is that? I didn't even have to change anything on here. But I still think that the ridge whole thing is not coming across the way I want it to. It's not as strong as I'd like it to. You know? I'm gonna try making them a little bit stronger. Ooh. That helps. Okay, let's get the dark one. See, the problem is the dark one, it just looks darker. That's not bad. Might be a little too much saturation boost there. Okay. All right. Let's get that diagonal one real quick. If you had a plain background, the ridge wouldn't be so disguised. I know, it's true. The problem is like this PC, like it goes right on the red rings of the PC. That's okay. I just wanted to get to a point where you can actually see it, you know? All right, last one. Let's get the diagonal ridges. Saturation's a bit much there. Let's see what we got going on here. That one's a struggle. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with that one. I think that's all right though. I think we're good with that. And then especially if we add in, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Let's get our mouse and keyboard mask going on in here. Let's go ahead and find the middle of this. Hold on, you guys can't see it. Centered up, right there. Turn off this one. Turn off everything else. I'm also gonna need to make it a little bit bigger. Maybe like that. See how that looks. And turn it black. If we can get this looking dope, I'm gonna be happy with this for a day. I gotta redesign everything, by the way. GIF. It's pronounced GIF. Over. Hey Harris, watched a couple of your videos, bud. Definitely got upgrades and trashed some thoughts I had on a few ideas. Did you have some bad ideas, Yoshi? All right. You guys have any questions? Hit me up. What's going on? By the way, how many of you guys are not yet following me on Twitch? In about 10 minutes, we're going to jump over and go live on Twitch. Is this a Spotify playlist? No, it's just an iTunes radio playlist. All right, let's turn on the mouse and key, the mouse cam. We're going to change the mask. And I wanted to put it above my camera. And that was one thing I wanted to test. Is did it feel weird up there? Is there enough of a break? And I just don't think there is. I'm going to be honest right now. This kind of looks like a mess. What do you think? Lance, you're wrong. What kind of music do you recommend as background for Twitch music? Whatever music makes your stream more interesting. How's this looking right now, by the way? It's not what I'd hoped it would be, you know? Yeah, there's not enough of, I need to make more of a separation between myself, my mouse and keyboard. Maybe I'll even bring it a little bit lower. I also think I need to make this mask in general smaller. Where are you? There we go. Let's do that. So this is gonna shrink real quick. You kind of blew up recently, dude. We've had some videos do really well. I thought it was kind of ironic, by the way. Did anyone feel it was kind of ironic that my video about how making videos on YouTube is the best way to grow on Twitch is the thing that made me grow on Twitch? Is the YouTube video that made me grow on Twitch? That cracked me up. It proved me right. There we go. Okay, I'm not crazy about it right now. It's really hard to see what's going on. You guys want me to tell you why it's pronounced GIF? You want to know why it's pronounced GIF? We talked about it last stream. So, the biggest argument everybody has is because the G stands for graphics, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's the stupidest thing. Like, nowhere is there a rule that says the pronunciation of an acronym is determined by the pronunciation of the words that make up the acronym. Yeah, this isn't, I'm not happy with this at all. I'm gonna have to make some serious adjustments and we'll try again later. For example, JPEG. Most of you guys know what a JPEG is. Do you know what the P in JPEG stands for? It stands for JPEG. I mean, it stands for photographic, which means you have to say JPEG. If you're gonna say it's called a GIF because the G stands for graphic, then you have to call a JPEG a JPEG. You have to. If that's the rule, you have to follow the rule. But I guarantee you, none of you call it a JPEG. There is no rule explaining how an acronym is pronounced, except for just modern grammar. Try more shadow on your camera. I think I need to unblur the shadow a little bit. I got to make some serious adjustments before I keep going this at all. So look, I don't care if you guys call it GIF. You're allowed to call it GIF. I've never corrected anybody who calls it GIF. If someone says a GIF to me, I know what they're talking about. I don't care. You're wrong, but I don't care. The only thing notating what makes it a GIF is that the inventor of it says it's pronounced GIF. Therefore, it's pronounced GIF. Okay? If you want to call it a GIF, that's fine. But then sometimes I call it, more often than not, when I call it GIF, someone tries to correct me when I'm saying it right. You can call it a GIF. I don't care. But don't correct me when I pronounce it GIF because I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, I might try making the ridges a little bit larger. That would make it sound, I didn't want it to be obnoxious. I wanted it to be a small, subtle thing. And it turns out that you just can't see it. I also think I need to do some kind of border around the mouse and keyboard cam just to separate it. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I'm not sure what it is yet, but doing this, experimenting with this, every one of my overlays has taken me a good 3 to 4 experimentation sections. So it's not a big deal. Go back to the drawing board, make some adjustments, work on it. It's been fun. Now, what about making the keyboard overlay beveled also? You guys actually want to, that's really funny you say that. By the way, this is called Pixelmator. I'm actually not a huge fan. Check this out. This was my original design. Was to make the keyboard beveled, the mouse and keyboard cam beveled also. But clearly, if we're gonna do this, I don't know, we'll see. I will see. Your videos definitely helped me with my DSLR hookup. Nobody gets right down to the point. It's mostly 10 minutes of trash, then the point, then another 10 minutes of trash. Yeah, I'm glad my videos help. All right, this has been a learning experience. Let's get back to my original. My bad, guys. I broke it. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. My bad. I thought I could switch my... Sometimes when you switch scene selections, it just breaks everything. But I also think in doing this, I think I broke my my Stream Deck. I need to make sure that's not broken. One sec. Let's see if this works. Oh, we're good. We're good. Dope. All right. Guys, one more time. I'm jumping over to Twitch. Make sure you follow me on there. If anyone follows me, by the way, their name, I have my Twitch alerts set up on this right now. So make sure you follow me. I'm going to hang out and answer questions for another 5 minutes or so, and then we're going to jump over to Twitch, all right? Do you recommend posting your social media on your Twitch screen the whole time or only panels? I just have it, as long as it's not in the way of everything, you're totally fine. Like, there's no reason not to have that there. Make sure you're actually utilizing it so people don't follow you and then get disappointed. But yeah, have it in the way. Do like a nice slideshow or something. Look at Jenna and Julian's stream. Like, they've got a little slideshow showing all 3 of their Twitter accounts that just kind of like slideshows through, and it's really subtle. It's really nice. If people want to follow them on Twitter, they know how to find them. Why are you not streaming on Twitch? Just saw your why growth is just impossible so high. Juke, I stream on YouTube whenever we do like design stuff. So like you can see today we were doing, well, I lost it. There we go. Today we're doing like overlay designs and stuff, and I always stream that on YouTube. It's also because I'm growing so fast on YouTube right now, I try to stream to YouTube once a week and then immediately stream to Twitch after. It's a great way to bring people over. By the way, I'm letting you in on my secrets. This YouTube stream was all just a ploy to get you to my Twitch account. What's up, Voth? Hey, dude, have an issue on Premiere Pro. I don't use Premiere. I have no idea. I'm sorry. But our videographer who's going to be editing a lot of the Stream Doctor videos this year, Scooter, I think does. What's your upload speed for Wi-Fi? I'm 100 down and 100 up. I need more of the crystal animations. I'm going to be releasing this overlay. I'm going to adjust it a little bit for you guys, but I'm going to be releasing this overlay in the next little bit here, as soon as I finish with mine. Is that a Hackintosh? No, this is my Mac. Right here. This is my MacBook. A Hackintosh is a PC with Mac OS, with a Mac OS installed on it. By the way, hey, do I have any Discord surgeons in here right now other than Marvel? What do you think about using the... I don't know anything about the C922. I've had a lot of people ask me about it. I'll have to check it out. Do you feel that taking affiliate on Twitch holds someone back from wanting to stream and grow on many platforms? No. No, not at all. Nobody's gonna... I was an affiliate on Twitch and I streamed to Mixer for a while. They don't look at all their affiliates and what they're streaming to. Dude, Geeks Life with the $20 super chat. Dude, your production level is legit. That wide angle is amazing. Yeah, I love it. I love this lens. You make me want to up my game. And my, dude, I'll have to check it out, Geeks Life. I appreciate that, man. Did you do a video on how to make an overlay? No, because that would, I do those in my live streams, so you guys can follow along, you can watch, and I even link my live streams so you can watch them later. They're in my Discord. But actually teaching in videos how to do that, that would require me to completely change what my channel is about. And I'd be teaching how to use like Photoshop type software and animating software. And that's not what people subscribe for. And you can find that stuff all over the internet. Or you can just watch me on my live streams on YouTube. And I do a lot of that stuff on here. Can I just leave Nightbot on all the time? Yeah, I've never turned off Nightbot. What's your opinion on Affinity Photo and Design? It's a tiny screen, but I don't know if you can see it. I've got Affinity Photo right there. I want to learn to use it because Pixelmator is driving me insane. I need help. Can I stream OBS with decent internet? I tried it before. I don't know what your internet is. I would try always keeping your bit rate about half of what your upload speed is. Why don't you use GIF files? They just don't look as good. I've got a powerful PC. It can handle the extra CPU power that WebM requires. And WebM looks like a full quality uncompressed video. So WebM looks way better. Higher refresh rates, better color. What's the word I'm looking for? Color depth. Do you ever use Pixlr? No. I've never heard of it. Why not Photoshop? I don't like the idea that I have to pay monthly for something. Like I don't like Adobe as a business. I like their products, they're great, but I think they rip off their customers. And so I try not to use them. How often do you stream? 3 times a week right now. Is there somewhere I can talk to Scooter about my Premiere Pro problems? I'll be getting him in the Alpha Gaming Discord a little more often soon. Keep an eye out. He's so hard to get a hold of. He just got back from Puerto Rico. He was filming stuff for like X Games stuff. The guy's a madman. He films for everybody, and I think I finally swiped him for myself. Imagine paying for Photoshop. I'm not about to live stream myself using cracked software. I also think just in general, like honest developers deserve to be paid for what they do. Do you create all your own stuff? Yes. Oh yeah. Do you know any free video editing software? I've heard that HitFilm Elements, not HitFilm Elements, HitFilm. There's a free version of HitFilm. I've also heard that DaVinci Resolve is really good free software. I haven't used either of them because I've been using Final Cut for like 10 years. How do you prevent copyright issues? I don't. This video will not be monetized. I have a lot of VODs that have sections cut out and muted. It doesn't matter. Nobody watches VODs. I'd rather make my live stream more engaging with good music than worry about the 10 people that watch my VODs. It's not worth it. Worry more about your live stream than your VODs. Don't worry about your VODs. Nobody cares. HitFilm Express. That's what it is. How do you record your YouTube videos? Any software? No, I just film them on a camera. This is a DSLR right here, and so I film them right on the camera. By the way, is everybody who wants to jump into the Twitch stream followed me? I'm really excited to see how well this stream does. I haven't streamed on Twitch in a week and a half. Can we talk about the insane growth, by the way? I don't know if any of you guys are new and haven't been here for the growth of the past couple weeks. Can I actually show you guys? You guys want to see it? It's not going to look as good because I've been gone for a week and a half, but it still looks pretty good. All right, can you see that? It's too bright. I want you to look at the first. This is going to show you 4 weeks of new subscribers, 4 weeks of metrics, of analytics on YouTube, and look at halfway through what happened. Can't see it. It's a little blurry, but you guys get the point, right? Here, let me change this real quick. I'm going to give you one more shot to look at this. That's not it. You guys see that insane bump right there? We had a video blow up, and in a week and a half, we went from streaming for 20 people to streaming for 150. We actually got up to 250 people in a week and a half. And then while I left, I mean, all my videos have been about how the best way to grow on Twitch is basically like take control back in your hands, guys. Like every comment I get says growth on Twitch is about luck. You have to wait for someone to host you. You have to hope somebody finds you. You have to be a Twitch thought. I want to make a video on that, by the way. Everybody thinks growth on Twitch is all about luck. And I didn't think that, but I was frustrated when I streamed every day. Starting about a year ago, I streamed daily for like 6 months, and I did not grow at all. And my stream looked like this. This is what my stream looked like. I could not grow. And everyone says it's all about luck. You got to wait for someone to host you. You got to get in. You got to wait for someone with more viewers than you to play with you. I refuse to believe that growth on a social media platform is luck. I've been doing social media, content creation, YouTube videos, Instagram, all those things full time for about 5 years now. And it's never luck. It's never luck. There's always ways to game the system. Always. But people on Twitch generally haven't come from other social media platforms. They have just been on Twitch. They don't know how to do YouTube videos. They don't do a great job of Instagram. Even the big Twitch streamers don't do a great job on Instagram. And they are not giving themselves enough avenue to grow. And so anyway, I've been making these videos and, you know, surprise, surprise, now I've been blowing up on Twitch. But in the last week and a half that I've been out of town, I haven't streamed once because I've been with my parents. My parents literally live in the middle of nowhere. Their internet is like less than 1 megabit up. It's bad. So I can't stream there. And I've gained over 1,000 followers on Twitch. I've gone from 5,000 to 6,000 followers in a week and a half of not even going live because my YouTube videos are finding followers for me. I don't even have to do anything. My YouTube videos find followers for me. And that's what I'm encouraging you guys to do. So I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this stream. I hope all of you guys pop in there. I hope we have over 200 people this entire stream. How insane would that be? And I just want to see if we've grown since the last one, you know? So if you haven't followed me yet, I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. There's a link down in the description. Please follow me on Twitch. I'm going to go live. I'm literally going to shut this down, change it over to Twitch, and go live. So make sure you follow me on there. I'll answer a couple more questions while people are following. Do you review channels? Yeah, I've actually popped in. People ask me in Discord to, hey, take a look at my channel, see what I can improve. It's not something I do like a lot, but if I'm there and I got a spare minute, I'm happy to do it. Someone asked earlier, it just went off the screen for me, what video blew up? I wouldn't say it blew up, but it did really well. It was why it's impossible to grow on Twitch. And that one started off a massive spike. And then I followed it up with a warning to Twitch streamers and a promise. Kind of following up, kind of the same idea. And that one shot it even further in the air. So things are going really well. What's your Twitch? You can see it in the description below, or it's just twitch.tv/Harris Heller. Here, yeah, let me put it in the chat for you guys real quick. There you go. There you go. Streamlabs OBS or OBS? OBS. I do not like Streamlabs OBS. It's so buggy. Spader, I got you, man. So you're saying people respond better to negativity? No, those are very positive videos. People click on negativity. I shouldn't say people click on negativity. People do click on negativity, but people click on videos that they relate that relate to their frustration. And there are a lot of streamers that are frustrated about how difficult it is to grow on Twitch. But it was a very positive video. It was the first video anybody's ever made saying this is how you guarantee your growth on Twitch. It was a very positive video. Both of them were. You guys like Billie Eilish? Crisis series. You like Billie Eilish? My wife actually wrote one of her songs with Billie Eilish's brother. One of her songs on her album. What lights do you have? I use a handful of lights. The blue one over there, which is probably my favorite because it's so cheap compared to the other one, is just a generic outdoor floodlight I found on Amazon. These are Hue bulbs, way overpriced. I do not recommend them because you can get way cheaper things that do the exact same, but they are cool. Yeah, Billie Eilish is great. Yeah, she was writing with Billie Eilish a couple years ago, long before Billie blew up, and it was cool. She liked her song Ocean Eyes before anyone knew what it was, And so like Billy came home and they were just like hanging out and she's like, oh Billy, I love your song Ocean Eyes. And I was like, oh no way. It was like this cool little like this little moment. And then Billy blows up, of course. Which one did I think it's her single, the first one on the album, Bad Habit. I think it's Bad Habit. Dude, someone just subbed to me on Twitch while we're streaming on YouTube. I'll shout it out when we get in there if you're in there right now. Do your Muxy designs work on YouTube? Oh, I mean, the designs do. You can download them from my Discord and upload them to like Stream Elements or Streamlabs, but you can't use Muxy on YouTube, unfortunately. Wish you could. Streamlabs is garbage. Can't get it to work. Can't get anything Streamlabs makes to work. I don't get it. If I hit a test button, it works fine. But then when someone actually follows or subscribes or super chats, nope, nothing. So weird. Did I feel better? Now I got a bellyache. Yo, Vicente Dominguez, thank you so much for that sub, my dude. All right, you guys ready for the Twitch stream? It looks like a lot of people have followed. Looks like you guys are ready. By the way, one last super chat. iCave. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Thank you so much for the super chat, my dude. I'm glad you like the channel. Mixer is the best. Mixer is great, by the way. The last thing before we leave. Mixer, if you're learning how to use YouTube, I mean, the bottom line is if you don't know how to utilize social media very well right now, Twitch growth is going to be really hard. Mixer has a lower ceiling. You're not gonna stream for 60,000 people like Ninja does on Mixer, at least not right now. But they have a lot of more opportunities for you to get found. So I would absolutely recommend, if you are learning to use YouTube, learning to use other social media platforms, you're learning production so that you can get a good Twitch stream. In the meantime, I'd recommend streaming on Mixer. 100%. It's a really smart thing for new streamers to do. All right. I love you guys. We got 226 people in the YouTube stream right now. I hope to see every single one of you in the Twitch stream. I'll be firing it up in just a minute. Peace.